Marvel Rivals Cosmic Invasion. This game is a banger. It's a really, really, really good time. I love classic 2D beat 'em ups. I mean, I haven't played them since I was like a kid, you know, this is very popular in the arcadey kind of days. I don't know. I guess the last one I can think I played recently was like Scott Pilgrim versus the World. It's probably the last 2D beating 'em up I've done. But this one is like got a new slate on it. Modern look to it, modern feel. But I'm a big gamer, you know. I'm down to try a little bit of everything. It doesn't always have to be a hero shooter or multiplayer game like League or something. I love single player experiences. This being a Marvel single player experience didn't really change too much from me playing it or not playing it. I just saw some popularity for a 2D beat up game and was like, yeah, that looks cool. It's doing well on the sales on the Nintendo Switch store. Why don't I check it out? So I checked it out, and it's really good, but it's really short for my tastes. And there's some other criticisms I have too. I didn't expect this to be so short. We're looking at a $30 game here that will last you the better part of maybe 3 hours for the whole campaign. So that was a bit disappointing. I feel like, especially with this genre, you could have just like done a ton of levels. I don't know, like, is it that difficult to like create more levels for a 2D beat 'em up? Like, you kind of just throw more and more characters. The only thing was each level had a unique boss, so maybe that would take a bit to program and do. But I don't know. I think $30 would have been a bit too much of a price tag for this game. I would definitely wait till it goes on sale, maybe for like 10 or like 15 if you really want to try it out. $30 it's probably way too much, guys, for a 3-hour game. I mean, I'm hoping to get a lot of repeat out of this game off of just playing like the arcade mode, maybe play it with some friends, try playing out some new heroes myself. Not so happy about all the content I got for the price point. But the experience was it was good. Every character has like their own ability set. These are all pretty unique to the characters except for ultimates. I would say like probably over half of the roster has an ultimate that's just like a big AoE around them. It's just like looks different on each one. Still, it's cool to see, I'm not a huge comic guy, but nonetheless it's cool to see different Marvel characters kind of reimagined in this new format. My favorite ones to play were definitely Spider-Man. He's got like a web sling kick that's really fun to use. And then you can also like pull enemies to you with your webs. And then the other one was, you don't unlock him until really late, but I played some of the arcade mode with him, and that was the Silver Surfer, just because he felt really strong, like his combos and stuff. I think it might be because he gets unlocked a little like pre-leveled up, so he feels a lot stronger than the other characters on base. But I just really liked his combos. They felt good. And then his like blocking and parrying with the ability of being able to fly on top of all that feels good. So some of the characters are like grounded and you can't fly with them. Some of the others are. Some of the characters you can block with and then parry. Other characters just kind of like do a dodge roll out of the way. You're getting some nice variety on these characters. Also, shout out to Rocket. I really liked the fact that he has like a grenade as a special ability, and all the special abilities do feel pretty different from each other. I'd say there's some overlap, like Spider-Man, he shoots ranged webs. Iron Man, he shoots like ranged little beams, so it's gonna feel like the same across characters. But I feel like they do a good job of differentiating that with the movesets between each one. Yeah, $30 for like a 3-hour game. I don't know, even if it's a good time, it's just like, I wish there was a lot more content there. I would have been happy to experience it, and we'll see what I can dig out of it just on my own time, because I'm definitely going to be playing more of the game just so I can feel like I got some worth out of it, you know. I might like force a friend or two to come over and play it with me, just so I don't feel like I completely wasted my money, because right now I would say I like to have a good hourly conversion to like being able to get playtime out of a game. This is why I love free games like League and Marvel Rivals and stuff like that, is because I didn't pay any money initially to get into these games, and then if I find like I'm spending a lot of time into this game, I can support it with money. I kind of like that reverse of, instead of having to pay money up front, and then get a really like short experience and not spend that much time on that game, you know, then it's like, oh, I put all this money into a game that wasn't really didn't really get a lot of time for me. You know, it's all about time for me. How much time am I gonna get out of this game? Well, of course, it has to be good time too. You know, shout out Metroid Prime 4 for, you know, being a decent time, but not a good time. Well, I don't know. I guess it was a decent enough time, I would say. But anyways, you can go check out my review on Metroid Prime 4 on my YouTube. That's up. Yeah, I think it's a short game, so a short review for this game. Biggest criticisms, wish there was more content, wish the ultimates were a little different on characters. But I would say if you have a friend and you guys are both really into beat 'em ups, then like, just, yeah, go for it. You're not gonna have a bad time with this game. It's gonna be a good time. Just might not be as much content as you wish, but the content that there is, it's good. All the boss fights are really fun. It felt really unique, and it's a challenging game too. Once I got the knack for it, though, it definitely feels like I wish there was a difficulty setting for it, other than just like you'll be able to set different parameters in the arcade mode at the end, but these parameters, it feels like they're kind of like goofy more than anything. Like, I guess the only hard one would be like if you set like no healing and no lives, but at that point it's like, I don't know, the difficulty isn't so much in the fighting as much as it's just like not taking any hits, which I guess could be argued fighting. But anyways, yeah, I wish there was a difficulty setting so I could like go back and play it on like New Game Plus or something similar for that, because you level up these characters too as you're playing along. So it's like, what's the point of leveling up this guy? He's just gonna be like OP when I'm playing against like the regular stuff, and there's no option to make it not regular. So I guess that's how I feel about it. But overall, I guess we gave the last rating of Metroid Prime a mid. You know, I kind of want to stay away from number ratings. You know, those are kind of boring. Or no, I did do a number rating for Metroid Prime. You know what? Let's stick to number ratings. I'll give this a solid 8 out of 10. For the price though, maybe a 7 out of 10, just because I don't think there's enough content there to justify a $30 price point. If this was at like a, oh look, I matched with the IGN right at the end of their video. Yeah, I think it's a 7 out of 10. That was not intended. I did not view this video at all beforehand. But yeah, I guess that'll be our review of Marvel's Cosmic Invasion. Thank you, IGN, for letting me steal your content. When I do future game reviews, I'm gonna do them with the intention of recording some footage of my own. It's just, again, I played this on the Switch, and any games I do a review for on the Switch, I'm not gonna be able to have. I'm not gonna be able to have footage for it. I don't want to steal some like random walkthroughers footage. I'd rather steal IGN's. So. Yeah.